Welcome to Web Techies, your go-to channel for all things web development and technology. If you're passionate about learning how to create exciting web applications and staying up to date with the latest trends in the tech world, you've come to the right place. In today's video, we have an exciting topic lined up for you. We'll be diving into the world of web development and exploring how to create a quiz app using JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. Whether you're a seasoned developer looking to expand your skills or a newcomer eager to embark on your coding journey, this video has something for everyone. But before we jump into the coding magic, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit that like button if you find this video helpful, and share it with your friends and fellow tech enthusiasts. By subscribing, you'll stay updated with our latest content, including tutorials, tips, and insights that will help you become a proficient web developer. Now, without further ado, let's delve into the world of web development and create an engaging quiz app together. Let's get started.
In this video, we are going to see how to create quiz program using JavaScript. For this quiz program, I am using Visual Studio Code. Along with JavaScript, we are going to see basic jQuery, CSS for the styling purpose. So now I have already opened the Visual Studio. Okay, now I'm going to create a file, index.html. So it will automatically have the HTML file over here. And now I'm going to create one more folder called style. Inside style, I'm going to create a file called style.css, and I'm going to create a folder called script. Inside script, I'm going to create a file called script.js. Okay, so now we have all the set of related files. Just go to index.html. So here in index.html, where we have the HTML part, in this we having the div container for the quiz. Here you have the h1 tags. Here you have the feedback section. And here you have the main part. That is, your div class contains the question ID, means the class. And here you have the question ID, that's a paragraph tag. And here you have the choices. Okay. Now in the bottom you can see the score, and you have the two buttons available in this, back button and the next question. And in the bottom I have added the script.js file, and in the top I added the style.css. So here if you go to the script.js, here is the entire script which is having the dynamic quiz data. Let's say so here you can see this is the array which is having the questions, choices, and as well as the answers. I hope in index.html where we saw like question, this question is coming from here, and the choices are we are now going to display here where you can see UL ID choices. Right. So here you have the correct answer. Now here initially where I have set the score as 0 and the current question as 0. So that means it starts from, since it's an array, start from 0. So now we have initialized the variables here. And here where you can see I created a variables using const. Okay, actually in JavaScript we have multiple types of variable declaration. Either we can go for constant or let or variable. So here I'm using the constant, so it will be const. So you can see I'm getting the feedback as a get element by ID from HTML. So where you can see this ID which I'm getting it, and I'm setting up the feedback element over here. And initially my button and the next button it will be disabled. That's because of this line. So I'm keeping the disabled equal to true. So now here is the one that will display the questions. So where you can see I have given some animations. I'll show you in the end of the video where how the quiz will work. So here where I have the setting the questions. Okay, so here I have the choice list. So here I'm having the looping for that one. And here you can see the answer, check answer. So check answer is something, but it will say whether this particular question is correct or wrong. So where you can see here I have the if condition. So in this if condition where I am setting the context test content as correct. So that means when the user selects the correct button, it will give the answer as correct. If it is wrong, it will say wrong the current answer, and again we have to select it again. And here you can see initially my next button is disabled because if the user once selected the correct answer, then only my button will get enabled. So here the back button event, the code which have been enabled, the next button here I have, and in the final it will say your quiz is completed and show the total score over here. So this is the entire JavaScript code for the quiz. Here is the output of the code which we saw some time back, the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So initially where you can see the both back button and the next question button is disabled. So when we select the correct answer, at the time only this next question will be enabled. So just a hover you are seeing the color thing, but it's disabled. So let's say for example I'm selecting the wrong one, London. Okay, but it says it is wrong. The correct answer is Paris. And you can see the button is not enabled yet, right? Because the answer what it is selected is wrong. So now I'm selecting the correct answer, Paris, where you can see the rest all of the buttons got disabled, and you can see the score got incremented starting like from 0 to 1. And here where you can see the feedback message as correct. And now you can see the next question button is got enabled. So now when I'm clicking the next button, where you can see some slide animations will come normally that are currently I disabled it. So here, which planet is known as the red planet? So again now where you can see this question is got disabled, right? So you can say Mars. So that's the correct answer. Okay. So now the score got incremented to 2. Now when I click the next question, where you can see the button got changed to completed and your quiz completed and your score is 2 out of 2. So these are all the one which we already saw some time back in the form of JavaScript. So all this data are coming from purely from JavaScript. If anyone wants the code, please put the message in the comment section. I will share the code for your learning purpose. Thank you.